Noted. This fight, I'll aim to move my head more.
Boxing fans here in London with the big juggernaut Joyce.
How?
I need one for myself as well. It is steaming in here. First of all, how are you? How's life?
Yeah, good actually. Yeah, training hard as usual. And got a big fight coming up, 23rd of September. We had a great camp in Las Vegas. Well, I've been working on the southpaw style, a lot more tactics, and I feel good mentally, physically, and I'm ready to get the victory this time.
A lot of people are saying, listen, you've got to make certain adjustments, but you're quite old in age and old, maybe getting toward that. A lot of people are saying you can't maybe teach you them new tricks. What do you want to say to them critics that say that?
Well, just wait and see. But I've done well to get this far. A lot of people wrote me off a lot earlier, so it's just like usual ground where I'm being underestimated. Woo! Let's get it. No idea.
The big boys are out. Rio Ferdinand's there, but let's talk about that backhand from Joyce, from Zhang. A lot of people obviously knew that you were getting hit by it. This time around, I spoke to David here as well. He said, listen, he just needs to move his head. Joyce just needs to move his head this fight. Is it as simple as that?
It's a little bit more to it than that, but yeah, I definitely need to move my head. And I noted this fight, I'll aim to move my head more. And I've been practicing like what I need to do in this fight, and I believe I'm ready. I've just got one more week of sparring, and then it kind of tapers off to the media stuff and press conference, weigh-in, that kind of thing.
A couple of weeks ago, we saw Daniel Dubois fight Oleksandr Usyk, and there was a thing that I wanted to ask you about this. Tony Bellew's come out and said, listen, he quit like Kell Brook did against Errol Spence. It's the same thing. He quit. Do you feel like that's the case, that Daniel Dubois did quit on the night?
Well, he got stopped by a jab. It was a full body jab, but I guess he wasn't really winning the fight up to that point, and they didn't give him that low blow or body shot. So I guess it could be quite disheartening for him, maybe. And I think he just got hit with a good shot, and that was it. But I think I'm not sure what to say. But I thought the build up to the fight, I think with Don Charles, I think they got a good bond in there, and I saw some good stuff training wise, and I think he's he's growing up, he's getting older and more experienced, so I see some good stuff.
Another question I want to ask you, we've seen Anthony Joshua against Robert Helenius. What do you make of AJ's new style that he's going through with Derek James? Do you feel like it is a new style, but do you also believe that there is still that lack of confidence when AJ's in range, that he's not throwing his hands as much?
Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, a lot of them were single shots and a lot of straight shots. I didn't really see him put them together in that fight. Apart from the knockdown, it was there wasn't really much going on in the fight. It was a little bit dull, but he got the job done, and it's great for
David James.
No. His opponent, Robert Helenius, yeah. And back-to-back fights, and he obviously retired off the back of that. Got a good payday, so happy for him. It's a good fight while it lasted, and that was a good finish. It's a great finish from Joshua.
Final one, and it's a bit of a weird one. We've just seen the crazy news that's broken out in boxing. Mike, the trainer of Crawford and Eubank Jr., he's been arrested in the UK. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I've heard some word on the street and stuff by the way, how did he get his gun there in the first place?
I don't know, but nobody knows that.
How did he get into the UK, or did he buy it here? What's going on? Maybe it was for his own protection, or he didn't know. He didn't know that you can't have guns here. There's very strange circumstances. Why and how? And there's a lot of questions.
Well, Joe, listen, always a pleasure to talk to yourself. Thank you very much for talking to Pro Boxing fans. Top man, thank you.